Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today we will be doing some acrylic press-ons. So I did go ahead and put like the sticky stuff on the press-on stands. And then for the nail tips, I did go ahead and purchase these long full cover nail tips. These are the 𝐶𝐻𝐿𝐻 or 𝐶𝐻𝐿𝐻. I don't really know exactly how to pronounce that brand, but these are that brand in the long length or extra long, I can't remember. And then here I'm just quickly showing you the biggest size, which is size 0, and the smallest size, which is size 11. I've been looking for some long full cover nail tips for the longest time. I did have some about like a year ago that had a super high apex, so using those for press-ons weren't really ideal. So I did go ahead and find these, and these work so perfectly. Here I'm just showing you the like cuticle area of the nail tip, how like nice and flexible it is, and the free edge is also nice and sturdy as well. So here I'm quickly showing you my sizing chart for my press-ons. I do have 5 different shapes and 5 different lengths for square, 2 lengths for coffin, and 3 for almond. And for today's length, I am doing some long nails. So I took the longest, well not the longest, I took the long length off of that length chart, and I'm applying it to this one here, the smallest size, and matching the cuticles up and just trimming down the free edge to match that length. And here you'll see how nicely that worked out here. The long nail that was on my length chart matched up perfectly with the one I am doing for today's set, so I am just going ahead and doing that to the rest of the nails. So after I am done cutting down the free edge on the pinky nail, I am just going along and matching the other full cover nail tips on top of that to kind of get the same length. I hope all of that made sense, and if not, if you just keep watching this portion here, I'm sure you'll kind of get like the hang of it and how I get all my nail tips to match the same length on my press-on nails. Also, let me know down below how you guys like the new intro. I did want to have it to kind of match my logo and everything for my YouTube channel, so I did go ahead and change that. Here I'm just quickly showing you I did trim down the rest of the nails off camera to match perfectly with each other, and I'm just buffing the shine off of the full cover nail tips just using this mini buffer here. Also, I do want to apologize for the lighting changing on the camera. I don't know why it does that. It is going from like yellow to like the cool tone or whatever type of lighting, and it absolutely bothers me so much, but I did not want to re-record this video, so yeah, I'm going to try to figure that out for my next videos coming up though. So for the acrylic today, I will be using this color Deep Rose from my Bear With Me collection. It's a very nice nude color. I don't really use much of the cover colors from the Bear With Me collection. Not saying that collection's bad, I just prefer more of like the pinky type of nude shades. So I am trying my hardest to use more shades from each collection. And here I just quickly swatched it so you guys can kind of get the idea of what it looks like and how nice and buttery it is. So when doing acrylic press-ons, I do like to make sure I keep the acrylic nice and thin. I don't want it to be too bulky because I don't want the nail to come out super bulky looking, because the full cover nail tip already does have a little bit of that structure that you need. So I don't want to kind of overdo that, if that makes any sense. So I did go ahead and take a medium-sized bead of acrylic and applied it just below the cuticle area, and I just gently brushed up some of that acrylic towards the cuticle area just to make sure it's nice and thin in that area. And then after I got that nice and situated, I will go ahead and start dragging the acrylic down towards the free edge, and then I will also be adding acrylic where I feel like it needs to be added. Also, make sure to keep wiping down your sidewalls and the free edge just to keep the nice square shape that you do have going on. So this is what the press-on is looking like after the acrylic's been nice and applied. You can see that it still has that nice slight apex. So that way, if someone's wearing these, they don't kind of break off in the middle. Not only that, it just gives a bit more strength for the press-ons as well. So I will be adding this deep rose color to the rest of the nails. So I am only showing the process of one set of the press-ons. Like one hand, I am doing the other hand off camera, and then later on when we do the nail art, you guys kind of see me going back and forth in between each hand. I do want to quickly talk about the press-ons that I make. So I make them in either gel or acrylic. Lately I've been doing acrylic just to help with the variety of like colors, because I don't have that many nude gel polishes. I have more nude or cover colors of acrylic but not gel polishes. So it just kind of depends on what the person is wanting for like their base color. And then I will go ahead and just make their order and then ship it out. So if you are interested in any press-ons, or if you know anyone who might be interested, go ahead and use the link down below in the description to check out my website and hopefully purchase some press-ons. I have been kind of using like the coin method, where you have like the customer take pictures of their fingers next to the coin. And I don't have an iPad, so I just use my phone, and it works out so perfectly. The sizes match very nicely and they fit perfectly. I do always ask my customers that as soon as they receive their press-ons if they fit perfectly, and everyone always says they do, so that's really great. It just saves me time on shipping out a sizing kit, but obviously if a customer does want it, I do have them available as well. And if you watched my last video where I did some acrylic press-ons, I did kind of touch on how I only do well, I don't take clients. I mainly do press-ons for people who are interested in my work. And the reason I don't take clients is because I am home-based. I don't have like a suite or anything like that. Not only that, I have 2 very young children that I don't feel comfortable bringing people into our house not knowing who they are or anything like that. So to save like all the situations that could be caused there, and just to give them their nice, safe environment that they need, I don't accept clients. But like I said, if anyone is interested in my work, I do press-ons for sure. And my turnaround times are pretty good. As soon as I get like an order or like an inquiry of a press-on set, after the customer sends me a picture of what they want and I ask all of my questions that I need, I literally get that set done within the same day. And then I usually ship it out same day as well, or next day, just depending on how busy I am throughout the day. Not only that, what I like to do when doing press-ons is, as soon as someone pays me, like puts their order in and pays me, I like to obviously get started on their set. But before shipping it out, I do love to send pictures and videos of what the set looks like, so that way they can kind of see how it turned out, and if there's anything they may want changed, I will go ahead and do that. But lately I haven't had anything like that. So that's very nice, but I do always offer that rather than just accepting the money, doing the work, and sending out their orders. So I did go ahead and start talking a little bit there, but we did go ahead and finish the application of that acrylic. So now I'm just taking this 80/80 grit hand file and shaping up the nails. I did kind of switch to an 80/80 grit for press-ons, just because I love to save my 100 grit files for when I do like my own nails, or if I do like a family member's nails, I will go ahead and use those files. But the 80/80 grit kind of helps me save buying more files when needing it for press-ons. So I did go ahead and just quickly shape up the sidewalls and the surface of the nail, and then I'm just filing the free edge here just to get it nice and straight. So what I like to do, I will kind of explain it on the next nail, is I like to file the sidewalls first, kind of underneath the nail, and then shape them up. And then here I like to do this like swiping motion. I don't really know how to explain it, but kind of filing the cuticle area just a little bit to have it nice and thin, so when that person goes and applies the nails onto their hands, it looks like it's an actual acrylic set rather than you can tell it's like those generic press-ons. So that's what I love about doing press-ons in general. It just makes everyone feel nice, and it just makes me feel good knowing people love my work as well. So I will go ahead and let you guys watch the rest of this filing portion here, and then I will come back in when it's time to do the next portion of the filing. So for the nail art, we will be doing some French tips, so you do want to make sure to use a buffer and smooth everything out. So here I'm just taking my mini buffer and buffing over the entire surface of each nail. So these are what the nails are looking like after everything's been shaped and filed and cleaned off. So everything that you need for today's nail art, you need some classic white gel polish from KAIROSE Nail Supply, this very nice iridescent chrome powder. I did get that off at Amazon in a pack of 4. And I will be using these mini butterflies right here. I do recently have them on our KAIROSE Nail Supply website. If you're interested, they do come in a pack of 5. And then lastly, you need those mini rhinestones. Oh, and also you need some rhinestone glue. So I'm starting off by applying that white gel polish to my palette, not a lot because I will, like I said, just be doing French tips. So I'm taking my 25mm liner brush, and here I did have the bristles a little bit sticky, so it wasn't moving properly. So I did go ahead and clean the bristles a little bit more and just fix up my smile line here. So when doing French tips, I like to always outline my smile line and get it perfect how I want it to be. And then I will go ahead and fill the sides in right here and a little bit underneath the smile line. And then I will just take the brush from the gel polish bottle and fill in the rest, which you will see in just a second as well. And then after I am done applying the white gel polish to the nail, I will go ahead and cure for only 30 seconds. I do want to make sure it has a nice sticky layer for that chrome powder. So I am just kind of using this nail as a tester finger just to see if the chrome powder works out perfectly how I want it to be. So after I've cured that nail for about 30 seconds, I am just taking this little brush applicator thing and dipping it in the chrome powder and rubbing it into the white gel polish area. And I thought it came out pretty cute, but if you want it to be more of like a pink chrome, I would recommend maybe doing like a light pink color underneath just to show more of that pink color. But here it still came out pretty cute, so I will be going ahead and doing the rest of the French tips on the nails and then curing that for 30 seconds, like I said, just to have a nice sticky layer, and then applying the chrome later on. If you guys are interested in this white gel polish, we do have it available on our website. It is almost sold out, so go ahead and purchase it if you're interested. I've gotten so many feedbacks from tons of people about our gel polishes, the classic white and classic black, and everyone's just amazed with how much it's just like a one coat and everything like that. Like, I could just go on about how amazing the feedback has been. But yeah, and I also do sell it for but I also sell it in like a duo. So if you want the classic black and classic white in a duo, it does save you a little bit more money rather than purchasing them separately. So again, the link is in the bio for KAIROSE Nail Supply if you're interested, and if you use code YouTube, it does save you 15% on your orders. So I did go ahead and finish applying the French tips to all of the nails. So again, just using that same chrome powder and applying that on top of the white gel polish. When doing this, you also want to make sure not to rub too hard into the white gel polish because it does have that stickiness from not curing it completely. So if you're rubbing the applicator brush in it too hard, it will cause some like little spots to not be covered properly, if that makes sense. So just make sure to keep that in mind when applying the chrome powder. I also did want to mention, I forgot to mention it earlier when we started the nail art, I am recreating a set. I will pop it up right here. I did see it on Instagram, so I do have the original creator's name also in that picture, but I will also remember to have it underneath the picture as well. And I did literally see it the same day I did this, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, I definitely have to recreate this for some press-ons. So that is what I decided to do for today's video. Also, let me know if you guys are interested in seeing more press-on videos. I do make some off camera, really not for customers. I do just have some that are ready to ship if people know their sizes or anything like that. So I just like to create some just to give more variety on our website. And also, speaking of ready to ship press-ons, I do have a lot left. I did, well, not me personally, but about a couple weeks ago and last month, there was 2 pop-up events that my cousin's girlfriend did for me and was trying to sell some press-ons, but we didn't really sell much, so I have a lot left that I made. So if you're interested, or if anyone's interested and know their sizes, please DM me on my Instagram. I will leave it right here. That way, if you're interested, I could get those shipped out to you. And I do have them at a discounted price since they didn't sell and they are already pre-made and everything. They are only selling for $25 and then shipping for $5, so a total of $30. So back to the nail art, I did just go ahead and take out those mini butterfly charms that I mentioned are on our KAIROSE Nail Supply website and applied it to like the side of the French tip. And then after that, I did use my little blue LED light to kind of flash cure it. This LED light is from Nail Slayer's Supply, and I will try to remember to leave her link down below if you're interested in any of her products as well. So I know from the inspo picture, it did show that the butterfly charms were on the like ring or middle finger, or the middle finger and index finger, but I knew that I wanted to kind of switch it up just a little bit and apply the butterfly charms to the ring and index finger of the nail set. So again, just applying those butterfly charms to the nails and flash curing it with the LED light. And then after I am done applying this last one here, I will go ahead and cure for a full 30 seconds just to make sure everything does not move when we go ahead and start applying the rest of the nail art. So for these mini rhinestones here, I like to just pour it in the lid to kind of make it easier to pick up with my wax pencil or whatever it's called. So here I'm just applying like 3 little tiny dots of the rhinestone glue where I want the rhinestones to be applied, and then after that I will go ahead and flash cure that as well with that mini LED light. So I will go ahead and just let you guys watch the rest of this process, and I will come back in once the nail art is completely done. So these are what the nails are looking like right now. Look how cute they are. I absolutely love how they turned out. Me personally, I wouldn't wear them just because I don't like to have charms on my nails. But this set is absolutely beautiful. I would probably just do the chrome French tips without all the charms and maybe add some sort of type of nail art around. But like I said, these are so cute. So the top coat, I am using the classic diamond gel top coat from KAIROSE Nail Supply. Again, the link's in the bio if you are interested in any of the products. And then once I'm done applying the top coat, I will go ahead and cure each set for about 60 seconds to make sure everything's nice and fully cured. Also, if you are interested in this exact press-on set, it is ready to be shipped as well. It is a size medium. So with that being said, like the thumb is 1, the index finger is a 5, 4, 6, 9, like that's the sizes for this set, and then it is in the long length. So if, like I said, if you're interested in this set or any of the other sets I do have available that are ready to be shipped, go ahead and DM me on my Instagram and I will let you know how to place your order. But that is pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!